Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Jagan, and in this course I'm gonna teach you how to create your own iOS game for App Store. So the important thing to know is if you create a game for iOS, you can always rebuild that game for Android, and otherwise if you create a game for Android, you can always build a game from the start for iOS. So it doesn't really matter, right? What we can always also name this course Android and iOS game development course, but the crucial thing that you need to know is that you need to have Unity installed. So as you can see, I'm using Unity 5.5 to F1 version, which is basically the Unity 5.5. So the reason I'm using Unity is because Unity is probably the most complete and advanced game developing engine that you can see today, and I really prefer using it because it provides me with many assets, functions and effects that I use in my own games. So sometimes I don't have to use assets at all because Unity provides me with all of them. So what we're gonna make is we're gonna make a color switch game. Color switch is a really awesome mini game that made hundreds of millions and has hundreds of millions downloads on every possible store, starting from Windows Store to App Store to Android Store, Play Store, and etc. So it's really good to start with. So I'm gonna explain you how to make exactly the same game as a color switch game, because we're gonna only create it in educational purposes, but this is a really good place to start because this is what actually people want, what people want to buy. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna open Unity. And while we open Unity, we're gonna create a new project. So right now we know what our game is. Our game is gonna be the color switch. So color switch looks like this. So if we play it, we need to tap to jump. So while I'm tapping this ball, it has its own gravity modifier. So every time I don't click, it starts rolling down. Every time I click, it starts climbing. This is really easy to implement. I'm gonna show you how. And this is a really good app. So we're gonna create exactly the same app as this one. So I'm gonna close this window and we're gonna start a 2D game. Okay, and we're gonna name it color switch. So, and we're just gonna hit create a project. You can always download Unity from its site for free, and I'm using free version for educational purposes also because many of my students also have free versions, so I'm kind of trying to adapt. So right now we have this is our default window. This is what Unity provides you with when you open it. So it's pretty much it. This is where all of that starts. So we're just gonna click this inspector tab so we have in mind what we're clicking on. And right now in our window right there in hierarchy, we only have main camera. So what we're gonna need in future is gonna be player, it's gonna be levels, it's gonna be level assets, how everything changes through time, how everything changes through some effect. And that's pretty much it for this introduction video. In next video I'm gonna show you how to color your background to the same color that color switch has and how to create a player. So thank you very much for watching and see you next video.